I'm sure some of you guys are doing that now, going from T-ball and rookie up to kid pitch, from kid pitch up to minors, making that jump from 46-60 to 50-70, and then the real big jump from 50-70 to 60-90. And that's something that I've witnessed a lot. I've coached a lot of teams going from 12U to 13U, and that is a challenge, not just the field sides, but mentally keeping the kids having fun, keeping them engaged, and loving the game, because it's a challenge in itself, just making that jump. I think a few things that stick out to me, aside from just the distances, right? We're going from 46 feet to 50 feet, and then we're adding another 10 feet 6 inches, going back to 60 feet 6 inches. The bases go from 60 to 70 to 90. The one huge jump is that throw from home plate to second base. It goes from 85 feet on the little field to 99 feet on the 50-70 field, all the way up to 127 plus feet on the big field. So you're going to see, coaches, there are a lot of challenges. Strictly maturity, kids growing, kids not being able to make throws, hitters not being able to hit the ball out of the infield. I think you'll see there's a drastic drop-off of kids that are, hit puberty already. They're mature, they're big, strong kids, but they might be slow. And then you might have a few kids on the team that are really fast but can't hit the ball past the pitcher. And that's 13U baseball for the first time. That's jumping up to the bigger field. It is a challenge. Things that I always try to do, I stay away from batting average, I stay away from statistics, and I really try to focus on quality at bats at that age. There's kids that are going to be 0 for their first 10, but might have hit 3 or 4 balls hard, but just aren't strong enough to hit it to the outfield yet. So, that's one thing I always focus on. The pace of play is another struggle. It's so much slower on the big field. Kids at 46-60, 50-70, they're throwing hard, there's action, there's home runs. Then you move up to 60-90, and it takes kids forever to get down the first baseline. It takes balls forever to get to home plate. Kids can't hit it past the infield. So it's a lot of low-scoring games, a lot of walks. It's a much slower game. So we have to make sure that, as coaches, we're aware of that, and we take it easy on our teams, and we teach them real baseball for the first time, because it's the first time they're ever going to be on the big field. So just being aware of that, being patient. I love taking a stopwatch and timing a kid running from home plate to first base and actually showing how much time we have as a defense to make plays. I've never seen more kids get thrown out on base hits to center field or base hits to right field, because it takes them 6 or 7 seconds to get down the line. So outfielders are throwing guys out at first, but as coaches, it's important that we focus on the positioning, we focus on staying positive, we focus on quality at bats. We tell our pitchers, let's focus on throwing to contact. Let's not try to throw for strikeouts. Let's make sure we throw to contact. Let kids put the ball in play. We don't have to go out and strike out 12 guys to be successful today. We have to make sure we fill up the strike zone. And then just overall as a team, we have to make sure we monitor their throws, not just pitch counts, but monitoring how many throws they're making in infield, outfield, in between games. That distance from shortstop to first base on a routine ground ball is like a center fielder throwing a kid out at the plate on the smaller field. So there are really drastic differences making that jump up to the big field. Cuts and relays are different. Positioning, you're going to see more double and triple cuts on the big field for the first time than you've ever seen. But you just got to take the good with the bad, and do your best to attack it weekly, and try to teach these kids about the positioning and the fundamentals, and footwork and creating momentum into our throws. All of that stuff is so important. So if any of you coaches out there are making that jump to the 60-90 field and are seeing some of these struggles, be sure to leave your questions and comments in there. I think it's a fun age, but it's definitely a challenging age making that jump up to the big field.